All right. Hi YouTube. Good morning. It's Nisha. So yesterday I did my tutorial. I was going to do my nails and I actually did them. So I'm going to open up the tutorial showing my nails. I also showed you guys that I was going to flexi rod my hair as far as because I had practiced the thing with my leave out and how to blend it with the hair. And so I just figured I'd put some little extra curls. I'm trying to go for big hair today, so we're going to see if the wave and the big curls and stuff like that, how that turns out. I have no idea how this is going to look. Hopefully it looks pretty good. But I will show you my nails. I did them, yes. I put a little design on there, like those are owls. I don't know if you can see them. This is basically what they look like. I have, see? I have like these cotton candy acrylic tips on there, and I put the acrylic on them. I like my nails pretty thin. It's not focusing. But as you can see, I put the acrylic because I'm so used to overlay. I don't like them very, very thick. But then I did polish this hand, and I put like little baby owls. Like this is a mommy owl, and then those are two baby owls. And then for these two fingers, I just polished them. Polished them a solid color, nothing special. The purple, that Plum Vixen that I had got in my nail art kit that I had bought from the flea market. Okay, so that is my nails, how they turned out. So basically what I'm going to do right now is I am going to take my hair down and finger comb it out and try to style it. And then I'm going to put on my face. I think right now first what I'm going to do is I'm going to basically put my basic face on right now. And then maybe depending on how my hair looks, decide if I'm going to put on eyeshadow. So I'm going to start that now. So I'll show you what I'm using as I go along. I'm just going to basically do a pretty simple. Last night I actually put on lashes. I like the little short ones. I actually got them on properly. So it's like the first, I've been wearing lashes forever, but I never get them on properly. But I did last night, so yay. Okay. So I'm going to start off with the basic thing that I started. My face has already been water washed and moisturized. Basically what I mean by water wash is my skin, I don't have the best skin. You can see like I have marks here on my cheek here. I have a little mark from where I broke out really bad one time when I tried the Nivea tinted moisturizer. I mean, it broke me out completely and it left like a scar on my face. But I have oily skin, so washing my face every day because I wear makeup, washing my face with face cleanser tends to dry my face out too much, but then makes my glands produce extra oil, which then causes me to break out. So I'm kind of like stuck in the middle because I can't not wash my face enough, because then if I don't, the dirt and oils and stuff and the makeup will make me break out. But if I wash it too much, it'll dry it out, and then I'll still end up breaking out. So I have to have a happy medium in between the two. And basically what I do is some days I do water washing. Maybe 2 or 3 times out of the week I'll do a water wash. Like I'll do a face wash with the cleanser. The next day I'll do a water wash. And basically that's just taking the water in the shower and just rubbing my face and rubbing it with just regular running water. And I'll alternate during the week during that, depending on if I'm wearing makeup. If I don't wear makeup the day prior, I'll still just water wash. I won't, like, if I don't wear makeup, I don't really use the cleanser because then there's no need to put the extra stress on my skin. So I don't do that. So like I said, it's already been water washed. Today was one of those days, and I put my moisturizer on. I used this Neutrogena moisturizer. I'll get that in the video some other time. I didn't even think about it. But okay, so how I'm going to start is I have this brush set from Sonia Keshik. I got it from Target. Like, this is the brush. It's just a double brush. On this side is the foundation paddle, and on this side will be the concealer paddle. Basically what I do is I take my CoverGirl Olay. Can you see this? My CoverGirl Olay 220. This is Simply Ages Eye Concealer. And my skin tone is around my eyes. It's a little redder. Like if I get in close, you can kind of see like how I have like little red tints here and here. So basically I take this and I just swirl my brush in there one time, and then I'm going to look at the mirror while I do this so I'm not. And I basically just cover my lid with it, and I also take it down into the corners like this, if you could see. And then I just take it right underneath my eye, right under the water lash. And basically what this does, basically when I don't really want to put on too much makeup, this creates the illusion that I have bright eyes, like I'm well rested. So again, I just swirl it through once, and then I do the same thing to the other eye. I actually love this stuff. I didn't really know how I felt about it. I think at Walmart it was like $10 or $12 or something. But it's absolutely worth it, and I've had it for a while. So I want to say I've had it for 2 months already, and it's still pretty much full. Like, I haven't even cracked the surface of it. So I'm thinking it's going to be one of those things I'm going to have for quite some time. Again, basically I just use this and I bring it all the way down to here. Basically all the way down to the top of my, right under my eye, like basically from the inside bridge of my nose and on over. And I just dab a little bit, you know, as you use it, you kind of get to know what works for you. So I just basically do it like this, and I just like the way that it makes my eyes look. I take this here, and that's about it for my eyes. And as you can see already, my eyes look brighter, which is the effect that I go for. I also use this Kirkland Boris signature. I got this from Costco. Crazy thing about it is I never would even thought, but they was doing like a little tester thing, and I tried it on and I absolutely loved it. And it absolutely is amazing, and it works well with oily skin. So on here, it's just like a little concealer palette, and it has the lighter tone, the darkest tone, the medium tone, and then it has the light, completely light. And I use this sometimes to go with the light right there. But basically, I'm going to take the smaller end of this Fancial brush, dip it in here. I'm just going to tap it, and I'm just going to basically apply this right here to the sides of my nose because I have redness around my nose. Another product that I use is Hard Candy. I have so many concealers, and then I'm just going to basically tap it inside, and then I'm going to put it on any blemishes that I may have or anything that I may want to cover up. Another thing that I do is I do save this out because once I do my eyebrows, I use the lighter one to define them, and you'll see me do that really quickly. So I basically am just putting it on here like this. So that's that. That's my concealing process. I'm not wearing liquid foundation today. It's colder, and with my skin being oily, I basically just kind of want to keep all the extra shine out of my face. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take my, I'm sorry, my makeup container is a mess, honey. Okay, so I'm going to take my MAC 187 brush with the stippling, and then I'm going to take my Studio Fix NC42, and this is going to be my powder foundation. And basically I'm just going to start with the face. I'm going to swirl it twice. I do still do the tap. I'm so used to that with my Bare Minerals. And then I'm just going to apply it to, I'm not going to go where I put the concealer earlier. Like, I'm not going to put that there. So I'm just going to swirl, tap, and then do the same thing to this side. Like, I'm not going to put that up there yet. So I'm basically just covering what I've done so far. Put it on my forehead. You know, get it in the sides. I will, however, though, take it all the way up here to the eye, even because this is where I smeared the concealer, the eye concealer that I used from CoverGirl. I did smear it up there, so I'm going to take it all the way into the eye. I take it down, and I actually take it down to my neck for blending purposes. I'm going to just tap, 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 and then tap, and then I'll cover my eyes like such. Because basically I just want them to be a little lighter, so I don't want that much makeup on it. So that's that routine, and that's how I apply my powder foundation. Now once I'm done with that, I normally take I have this Fancial brush, which is a blusher on one end and a contouring brush on the other. The contouring powder that I use is going to be my Bare Minerals Warm. It looks like this. This is the front. And basically it's in a dark rust, like bronze color pretty much. So if you can look on the inside of the cap, you can see it's pretty brown. So basically I just use this. I take the contouring in, I dip it in, and then I tap it. And I basically just apply this right here like this. Right here. And basically this is just a little contouring. And sometimes I go up into the temple with it because it just adds a little extra contouring to my face. So I just do that sometimes. Okay, so then that's it for that. The next step that I do is I take this e.l.f. shimmer stick. It's like a highlighter. It looks like this. You can see. It's just a little, it's got a little shimmer to it. It's in Golden Peach. And it smells really good. It smells like tropical fruit. But basically what I do is I go right here under my eye, start right in the middle of my cheekbone, and I just go right up to the side of my face. So right here in the middle of my eye, and I just go right up to the side of my face. And then I just kind of smudge it in, like rub my fingers down it like such. to kind of, smudge it in. And basically all this does is create a highlighter under my eyes. I hate the way the light looks, but I'll take a picture at the end and try to, or I'll try to take a picture and try to add that. Now, last but not least, what I do is I do take my, MAC. I don't even remember the name of this blush, but I'll show you the color of it. I used to use my Bare Minerals as my blusher brush, but because I lost my Bobbi Brown Kabuki brush, but I have since replaced it, because I put in one of my videos where I go out to the flea market and I have a MAC lady out there who always comes out with her MAC stuff. So I've replaced it with my 182 MAC Kabuki brush. So I don't need to use that one anymore, so now I gotta find a reason to use that, so I'm gonna have to clean it and find some other reason, purpose for it. Okay, so this is my MAC. I don't know if you could kind of see the, oh, I hate the lighting in this bathroom. It's kind of pinkish. It's very light pink, but basically I just swirl it in there, and I put this in between the bronzer and the highlighter. And the reason why I do this last is because I want to blend the seam of the, I'm just basically blending the seam of the highlighter and the bronzer and the contouring cream, I'm sorry. So that's done. That's all I do for that. I don't do too much of it. I don't do it very, very brightly. Some days I do want a little extra, which might be one of those days, because if my hair comes out blah blah boom like I'm hoping it does, then like this isn't going to put a very, one thing about this MAC brush is it's not going to put a very heavy coating of it on my face. So it's layerable though. With this brush I can definitely do layers. With my my Kabuki brush from Bare Minerals, I couldn't really do layers. Like, it kind of puts it on kind of heavy. So when I really, really want to go pink, I just kind of do my cheeks like this. Okay, so that's done. So basically my face is pretty much done right now. Right now, the next step that I'm going to do is going to be my eyebrows. Let me find my supplies down in here, because they are in here somewhere. Okay, I see my stick, but I can't seem to grab it. Alrighty, and let's find mine. Alright, so what I use for my eyebrows is this MAC brown there, and it is an espresso, and it's a matte eyeshadow. Basically what I use for my eyebrows. And the brush that I use, I bought the HIP high pigmented black liquid liner, and it comes with this little brush. And basically I use this brush for my eyebrows because it doesn't pick up, the bristles are very, very fine, and it doesn't pick up too much powder at one time, which allows me to really draw and shape my eyebrows as I like them. So I really love that about it. And then it's also a good blender once I do, get it on there and stuff. It's also a very, very good blender. So I do absolutely love this brush. So here goes my eyebrows. Okay, now I need to check my time because I want to make sure that halfway through this video. Okay, so this is so this is basically going to be my face. I'm pretty much done. This is all that I'm really going to do. I'm probably going to add some lipstick, and I'm going to put my hair down in the next video. Then I will show you the finishing look. So thank you. Come on.